Cryptocurrency is everywhere, hailed as the future of money, a technological revolution that promises to change the way we think about wealth, security, and even freedom itself. From the world's biggest cities to small towns, digital coins and tokens are now part of daily conversations, investment strategies, and dreams of financial independence. For many, it's seen as a ticket to overnight riches, a chance to break free from traditional banks and take control of their own financial destiny. Stories of early adopters turning modest investments into fortunes have fueled a frenzy, drawing in people from all walks of life. Millions have invested their savings, hoping for a better life, a secure future, and the possibility of finally achieving their dreams. Families, retirees, and young professionals alike have poured their hopes and their hard-earned money into the promise of crypto. But as crypto's value soared, so did the interest of criminals. The same technology that makes digital currency so appealing, its speed, its global reach, its anonymity, has also made it a magnet for those looking to exploit the system. This isn't just about hackers in distant lands. Organized crime is now targeting everyday people. Sophisticated criminal networks have moved in, using crypto as a new tool for old tricks, fraud, extortion, and theft. The methods are evolving: tricks, threats, and outright theft. From phishing emails and fake investment schemes to phone scams and digital wallet hacks, the tactics are becoming more creative and more convincing every day. What was once a revolutionary dream is now a nightmare for thousands. People who believed they were building a better future are instead watching their savings disappear in the blink of an eye. Life savings vanish in seconds and victims are left devastated, often with nowhere to turn for help. The emotional and financial toll is staggering, leaving families shattered and futures uncertain. Law enforcement can't keep up, and traditional banking protections don't apply. The borderless nature of crypto makes it nearly impossible to track stolen funds or catch the perpetrators. Crypto's appeal, anonymity, and lack of central control has become its greatest risk. The very features that attract investors also shield criminals from justice. In this report, we'll reveal how criminals are stealing billions, meet the victims, and hear their stories of loss and resilience. We'll also expose the tactics behind the $700 million stolen from individuals last year, and show how authorities are struggling to fight back. The digital gold rush has a dark side, and it's more dangerous than most realize. As the world races toward a cashless future, the risks are growing, and no one is truly safe. To truly understand the devastating impact of digital theft, let's meet Helen and Richard, an ordinary couple from the UK whose lives were turned upside down in a matter of minutes. For 7 years, Helen and Richard worked hard and invested carefully, always thinking about their future. They put away every spare penny, including the proceeds from the sale of Richard's late mother's house, a home filled with memories and family history. Their goal was simple: to build a secure nest egg for retirement and maybe help their children one day. But in February 2024, their world changed forever. In just a few moments, their entire life savings, about $315,000, vanished from their account. One minute they were planning their future, the next, they were staring at an empty balance, unable to comprehend what had happened. The criminals behind this didn't need to break into their home or threaten them. Instead, they exploited a weakness in the couple's digital security. By hacking into their cloud storage, the thieves found sensitive information, crypto wallet details and passwords, and drained every last cent from their digital accounts. It was a silent crime, leaving no physical trace, but the consequences were devastating. The loss was more than just financial. Helen and Richard were left briefly homeless, forced to leave the home they loved. The emotional toll was immense: shock, disbelief, and a deep sense of betrayal by a system they thought was safe. Despite their best efforts to be cautious and protect their assets, they felt utterly powerless. The digital world, which once promised them freedom and opportunity, now seemed cold and unforgiving. Their story is a stark warning to anyone who owns digital assets. Your money can be stolen in an instant, and often there's no way to get it back. The sense of security can be an illusion. Yet, even after enduring such a traumatic ordeal, Helen and Richard haven't given up hope. They still believe in the potential of cryptocurrency and digital finance, but now they approach it with a new sense of caution and hard-earned wisdom. The dream of financial freedom is hard to let go, even after suffering such a devastating loss. For Helen and Richard, the memories of what they built together are bittersweet reminders of what was taken from them. Their experience is a powerful reminder that, in our increasingly digital world, we are all vulnerable. No matter how careful we are, a single oversight can have life-changing consequences. In the digital age, one small mistake, one weak password, one overlooked security update can cost you everything you've worked for. For Helen and Richard, the future is uncertain, but their story stands as a lesson for all of us. Protect your digital assets, stay vigilant, and never take your security for granted. The promise of crypto is real, but so are the risks. For every story of success, there are stories like Helen and Richard's, reminding us that the digital world can change lives, for better or for worse. Helen and Richard's story is just one among thousands. In 2025, criminals stole $3.4 billion in cryptocurrency, according to Chainalysis. Attacks on individuals have doubled in 3 years, up to 80,000 last year. Over $700 million was stolen directly from personal wallets. Criminals now target individuals, not just big exchanges. It's easier to steal smaller amounts from many people than to hack a giant exchange. The risk is no longer just for tech experts or companies. Anyone with crypto is a target. Thieves are getting personal, using new techniques to exploit everyday users. The days of "it won't happen to me" are over. If you own crypto, you're on the criminals' radar. Crypto crime isn't just digital anymore, it's turning violent. As cryptocurrencies become more mainstream, criminals are adapting their tactics, moving from the shadows of the internet into the real world. The days when hackers only targeted digital wallets from afar are fading. Now, physical threats are becoming a terrifying new reality for crypto holders. Enter the wrench attack, a chilling term for when criminals use brute force, intimidation, or outright violence to force victims to hand over their crypto assets. It's no longer just about passwords and private keys, it's about personal safety and sometimes survival. In the UK, masked men stormed a home and forced a terrified victim to transfer $1.9 million crypto at gunpoint. The attack was swift, calculated, and left the victim traumatized long after the money was gone. In France, a Ledger co-founder and his wife were abducted and tortured for access to their funds. The ordeal was harrowing, showing that even industry insiders aren't immune to these brutal tactics. In Spain, a man was shot and later found dead after being held captive for his crypto. The crime shocked the community and highlighted the deadly risks now associated with digital wealth. These wrench attacks are spreading across Europe, revealing the dark side of digital currency. What was once considered a safe, anonymous way to store value is now making people targets in their own homes. Police have made arrests in some cases, but for many victims, the trauma and fear linger long after the headlines fade. The psychological scars can be just as lasting as the financial losses. The message is clear. Owning crypto can make you a physical target. People are now rethinking how and where they store their digital assets, and how much they reveal about their holdings. The line between online and real-world crime is blurring. Criminals are willing to cross from the digital realm into your living room, using any means necessary to get what they want. Digital assets now come with real-world dangers. The promise of financial freedom is now shadowed by the threat of violence. The consequences can be fatal. For some, the price of holding crypto has been paid in blood. Crypto's promise of security is being shattered by violence, forcing us to rethink what it really means to be your own bank in a world where digital wealth can have deadly consequences. Crypto criminals are getting organized, operating like businesses. The social engineering enterprise, a US-based gang, allegedly stole $260 million in less than 2 years. They use stolen data to identify targets, then impersonate trusted contacts to trick victims into revealing secrets. Sometimes they escalate to home break-ins, combining digital scams with physical threats. Young, tech-savvy recruits see crypto theft as a fast track to wealth. These groups are professional, ruthless, and constantly evolving. Ordinary investors now face criminal organizations with corporate-level resources. How do criminals know who to target? The answer: the dark web. Data breaches at major companies leak names, emails, and purchase histories, sold to the highest bidder. Hackers buy luxury brand customer lists, cross-reference them with crypto exchange data, and build lists of wealthy targets. Using this info, they craft convincing scams, sometimes stealing millions from a single victim. a breach at a fashion company can lead directly to a crypto theft. Criminals have created a supply chain for stolen data. Your vulnerability depends not just on your security, but on every company you've ever trusted. In today's world, a data leak anywhere can put your crypto at risk. Crypto is mainstream. 12% of UK adults, about 7 million people, own it. Globally, over 560 million people hold crypto, making a massive pool of potential victims. Many are new to investing in technology, making them easy targets. Regulators warn crypto is high risk and largely unregulated. Unlike banks, there are no safety nets. If your crypto is stolen, it's usually gone for good. Even major exchanges like Binance face regulatory hurdles and can't always help victims. The lack of protection leaves users exposed. The popularity of crypto has made it a goldmine for criminals. The risks are real, and the consequences can be severe. In this world, you're often on your own. It's not just criminals. Entire countries are now in the crypto crime game. North Korea, cut off by sanctions, funds its regime through state-sponsored hacking. Their hackers are sophisticated, patient, and capable of billion-dollar heists. In 2025, they stole $1.5 billion from the Bybit exchange. Now they're targeting wealthy individuals, not just big companies. For high-net-worth investors, the threat isn't just gangs, it's foreign governments. State actors have resources and expertise that few can match. The stakes are higher than ever. Crypto crime is now a global geopolitical threat. For victims, losing crypto is just the beginning of a long ordeal. Many feel shame and isolation, with little hope of recovery. Police are overwhelmed, and tracing stolen crypto is nearly impossible. Once funds are gone, they're almost never recovered. Criminals launder money through countless wallets, erasing the trail. So how can you protect yourself? Never share your seed phrase or private keys, ever. Be suspicious of unsolicited messages about your crypto. Use hardware wallets to keep your keys offline. Enable two-factor authentication for extra security. No system is perfect, but these steps make you a harder target. In the wild west of crypto, vigilance is your best defense. Stay alert. Your digital fortune depends on it.